Hi there, welcome to Hourglass Workshops and Conversations with Nancy and Cheryl. I'm Nancy Burns and I am an acupuncturist in Silicon Valley, California.
And I am Cheryl Seavey. I'm a researcher, writer, and blogger, also in Silicon Valley. Today we are talking about bringing more yin and balancing the yin and the yang in your life. So do you want to explain a little bit of what that is? You deal with it all the time in your acupuncture practice.
I do. That's basically what acupuncture is all about, is bringing balance back into your body and your life. And all the yin and yang means is the opposites: the good, the bad, the cold, the hot, the light, the dark, the masculine,
right.
the feminine. Right. And so there are times when you need to be in your masculine energy, when you're asking for a raise, when you're disciplining your children, when you're arguing about a bill. And then there are times you need to be in the yin. And we were laughing because a lot of my patients talk about, they do yoga, which is very yin.
Yes.
Except they do it in a very yang way as they race to the yoga class, and are so wound up by the time they get there. It takes the entire class for them to unwind enough to get back and race back home.
Yeah. So what are some of the examples or the characteristics of yin energy? Because clearly we live in a very yang world.
We do.
And so what are some of the characteristics of the yin energy?
Well, it would be receptivity, which we've talked a lot about, but it would also be your quiet time, your downtime. The yin part of the day is is the dark time, as the sun sets to the sun rises. That's the yin. High yin is midnight, just like high yang is noon.
Really? Okay.
And so basically it's bringing more quiet into your life, more of the peaceful energy, not so much doing as it is being. And it's very hard, I think, for people to focus on being a certain way rather than doing. Yeah. We've been rewarded from the time we were little children by what we do.
Well, and particularly in this culture. Yeah. And so I have a question then. Would creativity and would doing something creative such as drawing, is that a yin or a yang?
That is yin.
Yeah, it's creative.
Because you're in your right side, right hemisphere of the brain.
Okay.
So it's less about goals, and you're very connected to your creative spirit. So that's a wonderful exercise.
Okay.
Anytime you get into the flow where time disappears, I would say that would be yin. You may be doing something, but your creative brain has taken over.
Yeah, and walking, mindful walking, meditative or contemplative walking, not speed walking, listen to podcasts or the news.
Or chatting with your friends while you're walking.
Right. But
all those things are fun and they're great to do when you're walking, but observational walking, where you are actually very present and observing what's around you. Tell about what you saw on the trail when you were running the other day.
Oh yeah, the other day I was running. I didn't have headsets on. I was just alone running, and in nature, which is very yin energy and very relaxing. And I looked down, which of course is where I spend most of my eyes looking because I'm trying not to trip, which I've had a tendency to do of late. But anyway, I found a little painted rock where somebody just wrote on it, painted it yellow, and then wrote on it in blue, "You are beautiful." And it just made me smile.
Yeah.
That someone would do that, and they would have the thoughtfulness to put that in
where other people could enjoy it.
Yeah, and and I'm sure that just brought a smile to a lot of us.
Yeah.
So that was great. So I think that we really need to work at bringing more yin energy in on a daily basis to create that balance for ourselves. And
you don't rest there all the time, but it's the whole idea of balance. Yeah. Balance in your life.
Yeah. So try a couple of yin, more relaxing activities, more receptive or creative activities in your life, and let us know if you don't feel a little more balanced. So until next time, I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Nancy.
Bye now.
Bye.